You definitely sniped the Nate Diaz fight from me, and I've been so lenient in giving you your opponents. And I think it's.
But it's not. Wait, it's not your option to give me my opponents. You haven't fought anyone. You don't fight. You don't fight real fights. It's just not your option to give me my opponents. You're not even a fighter. Like, you do exhibitions and lost like 4 years ago. So it's not your option to like give me my fights. That me and Nate Diaz have been talking about that for years, and then you popped up and were like, no, now it's my turn. I want that fight. And then start talking shit and then try to like get the fight in Saudi Arabia, like on the microphone, and like trying to like jump in on all of these things.
I think I'm better than you. And I think Nate chose you for a reason. And I think everyone knows that.
What do you mean?
Even in hearing,
But what have you done to prove that you're better than me?
I don't know. Went toe-to-toe 8 rounds with the greatest boxer of all time. What do you think happens if you fight Floyd Mayweather?
I would knock him out.
Bro.
100%.
Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous.
You think because you lost a fight to Floyd Mayweather that you're better than me at boxing?
You said I won the fight.
In person, when I was watching it, I thought so. But then, yeah, watching it back, it's like, okay, I've had like a biased point of view, like sitting there in person.
This is the first time I've heard you say that.
Yeah, but because we never talked about it.
Just switching up like that? The whole internet saw you repeatedly throughout the past 2 years say that I won that fight. And now you're saying the opposite?
Because I'm rooting for you. But like, if you want to know the truth, yeah, like I'm going to ride or die for you on my shield. Yeah, 100%. And afterwards, when I saw that you lost it on TV, people in interviews would still be like, what do you think? I'm not going to be like, no, I watched it back and I thought he lost. No, he fucking won because you're my brother.
I don't disagree. But the fact is, I went toe-to-toe for 8 rounds with the greatest boxer of all time. You're not able to see how good I was in that fight. And yes, I'm in the WWE currently, but I like boxing a lot. I'm tired of not being picked because you're an easier fight.
Is that what you really think in your head?
I'm Jake. You had your chance with Tommy. You did. You had it. I have not. I've not gotten to eat. That Nate fight locked up. You took it. I said, okay, go for it. I wanted the Tommy fight.
Wait,
JJ
but I didn't.
Said he wanted it.
I didn't
said,
take
okay,
I didn't take a fight from you that wasn't necessarily yours. It's whoever's. It's in the ethos.
But motherfuckers are avoiding me. They are avoiding me. Or picking someone else, and that's obnoxious. Everyone secretly knows why. No one wants to say it because I have an 0-1 record. I wasn't able to knock out the best fighter of all time. It's fucking obvious, bro. I'm very athletic, and I've gotten the hang of boxing in the past 2 years after fighting the GOAT. And I'm excited to show that. And granted, do I still have something to prove? Absolutely. But if for whatever reason it doesn't go in KSI's favor, the story arc, the vengeance arc, avenging my business partner and brother is right there.
I think you just want to beat Tommy to be able to say that you're better than me at boxing.
Well, I'll never fight you, and I don't want to fight JJ again.
I think that's more so what it sounded like.
And people know the pay-per-view numbers I put up.
What?
They're fucking big, dude.
But
I'm a great promoter.
What pay-per-view numbers?
1.2 with Floyd.
Yeah, but that's Floyd.
500K
that's
with
Floyd.
KSI 2. 1.1 with
KSI 2
1.
is 300K.
Every WWE event that I'm in has been their highest grossing and most viewed. Wouldn't you think, one of them has a losing record and he can sell the same, if not more, pay-per-views. One of them has a winning record and can sell a good amount of pay-per-views as well.
No, but I've proven to sell more pay-per-views consistently, time and time again. I'm active. I have a promotional company. We do bigger deals, huge guarantees, like a lot of revenue.
I don't buy it.
What do you mean you don't buy?
I just don't think that
it's more legitimate. We have a better production. We are doing it on a consistent basis. I'm active. You're inactive. You don't have the momentum in the fight world. You're not as respected as a fighter. You haven't won knockout of the year. You haven't won breakout athlete of the year. You haven't done any of these things.
That's what I'm saying. Don't you think that he would go?
No, they want the biggest fight. They want the biggest fight.
It would still be the biggest fight, and know that,
no. That's why none of these. That's why
I have like one of the top 10 grossing biggest fights ever. What are you talking about? Especially now after the WWE promotion angle and the work I've been doing there. I've garnered a fan base that's going to want to see me perform in boxing as well.
Well, we're going to see.
It's obvious.
But they don't
watch
think
the numbers.
We're going to see.
Watch the numbers.
We're going to see.
Watch the numbers that the Prime Card does on October 14th.
But even No. Even when you sell on this next event, you can't even take credit for the numbers. That's the thing.
At all?
Partiality.
No. At all?
No. What do you sell? That's okay. Cool. You did 1. I could say I did 1.8 million with Tyson.
We may never. Wait, what?
I did 1.8 million with Tyson
because he was the undercard for the Tyson.
Exactly. So it's like you could say all of these. I could say these things. Boo, 8th biggest event ever. Cool. Like, I've done the same thing.
Because that's the way.
It's more expensive than that fight.
But because that's the way I weave my business, I am strategic with my partnerships and amplification. That's part of the shtick. I don't miss. and I won't miss when we sell pay-per-views ever. I'm a sick promoter and an easier fight, which is why I'm confused why anyone would choose you. An easier fight.
Bro, like, people don't like to work with your team. People hate your team.
I could say the same thing.
They hate your team.
Okay, let's
Could say the same thing, but the evidence doesn't show that.
Nikisa banned DAZN from mentioning or bringing in Prime to the stadium. They said I would get kicked out if I brought a Prime bottle. That's fucking ridiculous, dude. Do you think I would ever ban you from promoting any of your shit at any of my events?
That's because of who the partner,
Competing
the
partner.
competing partner was for
Marcos
the
texted
event.
us 4 times with stipulations, listed out paragraphs.
Yeah, get over it. Like, and
Dude,
meanwhile,
come on, I'm your brother building a
oh
business.
yeah, you're my brother building a business. You
who's-
love to play both sides,
who's
bro.
yielded
What's
here?
the what other
You
side
play
am I playing?
both
What other
sides.
side am I
You
playing?
You play both sides.
What's
and it's
the
like,
other side that I'm playing?
I'll partner with all of your enemies. Like, I have,
Bro,
I
my
have
life is
all-
my life. Your life is your life. If you want
But
to create
see, you
beef
love to
with-
play both. You love to play both sides. You
I'm
love to play
explaining
both
my
sides.
rationality for one
and
the
it
other.
caused issues in our last event when we had other betting partners and drink partners, and you walked out with it with the betting and the drinks.
Is it
so
illegal
it caused
to wear what
issues.
I'm wearing?
It caused
Come
issues.
on, it's not a. You can't tell me what to wear.
They're paying us millions of dollars, and they say, "Hey, but we don't want this person to be doing this stuff at the event with a competing
That's
brand."
ridiculous. I couldn't bring in a Prime bottle. DAZN, who, by the way, on the Misfits card, KSI's event, promoted the fuck out of your fight against Nate Diaz. DAZN was not allowed to promote the Prime card. That's ridiculous. Whose ass was that? It was Nikisa's, dude. Nikisa's on your team. He's not on Team Paul. He's on Team Jake. And we're a family. And he knows that. And so, yeah, bro, he doesn't get along with everyone either.
Why would I want to promote his event? It's KSI's event.
Because I'm on it. I'm on the
Yeah, but
undercard.
they could promote you versus Dylan, but you guys weren't even announced yet.
But I'm on the card. We announced that.
Yeah, but this is the thing: is like it's all like you understand why, but then like you just don't want to accept the reality.
No, the reality is tables were turned. The Misfits event promoted your fight against Nate Diaz, and you refused to promote KSI's fight.
Wait, but
against,
if Misfits is on DAZN and they promote our event, that has like okay, cool.
but our fight is on his own too. And by the way, that's super fucking whack of DAZN as well. It's not just you guys. I think it's lame that they yielded to whose ever request that was.
No, because it's our event. We're in control of what goes on there, of course.
I just think it's lame. It's and also
I'm not gonna promote their event. What the fuck? Why would I do that? That's stupid.
because
as
they
fuck.
did it to you.
I don't know why the fuck they would do that either, because they're not good at business. They don't have that out in their fucking contract clauses, fucking idiots. That's their fucking problem. Stupid fucks. We're smart, diligent. We think of fucking everything that goes on in all of our events.
If you were really smart, you'd know that we are all doing this. This isn't an or space; it's an and space. We don't have to be competing against each other and
No, 'cause I don't-
blocking out different logos
100
and not letting me do certain things and a brand I'm building. Like, bro,
But that's the brands. That's the brands getting involved. I have no say in that. I don't give a fuck. But if they request something and they're paying millions of dollars to be the title sponsor,
But the request is this: your brother can't bring a Prime bottle into the stadium, and if he does, he will be escorted out by security.
what do you care more about? Going to my event or having a Prime bottle in your hand?
I care that it was such a big deal for your team that I'm trying to build a multi-billion-dollar business, and your team, who I see every single day,
At whose
has
event?
an issue with it.
At whose event?
Your event.
Exactly. My event.
I'm your brother.
Yeah, exactly. So respect what's going on at my event.
And I did.
Okay.
I thought it was ridiculous.
That's just the name of the game. It's business.
You're getting paid millions of dollars by Celsius. Yeah, they're our competitor, but like, dude, come on.
It's different because I'm not in control.
Who signed the contract? And if they did, was there a contract that said, was I in the contract that was signed
I don't
with
know.
Celsius in
I
the
don't
zone?
know.
Because that's
I don't
fucked
know.
up. You can't sign on behalf of a third party.
No,
and
no,
the way that we got text from Marcos sure sounded like someone signed a contract that said Logan Paul, if he shall come to this event, will not have Prime. You can't do that. You can't tell me what to wear. You can't tell me I'm going to be escorted out of the venue if I bring a certain thing.
Technically, they can.
Technically, they can, yeah. But I just found it crazy.
I feel like I'm at my friend's house and their parents are fighting. I don't even know what you know. Should I go home?
Bro, so what do we do? What do we do? Where do we go from this? Because I saw this coming.
Yeah. So did I.
So I mean, how are you feeling?
What about what?
Just the conversation we just had.
I think you have a lot of trauma to unpack.
Probably.
I've been wanting to like have this conversation with you a month ago. It's just like camp and you're traveling, etc. But
Where do you think my trauma stems from?
do you want me to be really honest?
Maybe.
I mean, I don't know, like, cause I mean that's like, we could beat around the bush, or it could just be like I don't know if there's the right place to do it.
Yeah, I know there's fucking 20 people watching. Maybe it's an off-camera conversation. because like I think this could be some real takeaways.
That's where I get confused though of playing both sides, because you love to play the brother card when it's like convenient, but then it's like, oh, I want to go like I want like my get back at Tommy Fury, and you're like, no. I need to do my career. I've been sitting on the sidelines. You're taking all these fights from me.
I do this based on balance as best as I can because we're in a space where we're gonna overlap. There's not that many us's walking around in this combat space, right? It's me, you, KSI, maybe Tommy if he's in the conversation, but there's gonna be overlap, right? Nate was a part of the conversation for a second. You got it. I yielded. Even with JJ, I wanted Tommy. JJ and I talked about it. He said he wanted Tommy. All right, I yielded. I'm tired of fucking yielding, bro. I want to get back in the conversation. And at the end of the day, if you want to fight Tommy Fury again, fucking fine, right? I respect that you want to be the boxer in the family and you have this career that you want to pursue. When can I fight Tommy fucking Fury? Like, when can I do that?
The storyline is there. Like, we started off, like, got a contract, like, made it all happen. It's a massive event. My plan was Nate Diaz for years, and then like you kind of go away in the fight world, and then you like pop back up all of a sudden and are like, I'm ready again. But
Yeah.
and it's like doesn't necessarily like work like that, I guess. I don't fucking know.
No, that's fair.
But I go for Tommy. Nate was already on the back burner. Boom! It just happens. The deal comes together.
Well, listen,
and just like conversations like with Floyd, like that's a fight that you got. Like, who cares? Like,
Why did you fight Floyd?
why wouldn't I?
I think you could beat him.
After we tried to make it happen, he's just a nightmare to deal with in business.
You
Like,
don't say.
not professional at all.
Don't say.
Yeah, why would he do it? Not get paid?
Nah.
So-
Because you could also get a much healthier percentage than I did. I got fucking gypped in that fight.